Sound the alarm on this messed up phenomenon. The heights of the Bronx getting sucked up in nonchalance and decadence to gain entry for gentry. The evidence, a Starbucks near your tenement. Taxing the sediment, attacking your sentiments. Move out your homes, make way for new residents. Nowhere to go so they find that irrelevant. Take over hoods with incentive of presidents. Word on the streets that the heights is a place to buy. What does that mean for people just like you and I? Fact is, in honesty, a hood life anomaly. An influx of wealth, higher tax on the property. Smooth demonology shifted up the demograph. Bruised sociology shifted at the devil laughs. We lean back knowing it's all good, cause the hood don't make the people. The people make the neighborhood.
I didn't get to mention that currently what's happening in Mexico against students, right? I don't want to go too much in depth because we're going to get to speak at that over at the event indoors, but I just want to show, like, emphasize how the state is, what extent the state is willing to go to oppress students who are fighting for their rights and even their lives to a certain extent.
Hoy como ayer, tratando de entender la misma odisea del vivir y trascender. A veces complicado ya que siempre obedecer te da la sensación de padecer sin comprender. Atado, atrapado, mutilado y ahora desesperado por correr. El tiempo transcurrido te sientes en olvido, perdido en los vicios del quehacer. Tal vez solo la decadencia misma, pero tú sigues vivo y te aferras a la vida. Levanta la mirada y repite tú conmigo, sigo vivo, retoma tu camino. No estás solo mi amigo, la etapa en la que vives. De dolor, despierta ahora mismo, aclara el compromiso ese creador. En cada situación, rescata la palabra sensación, aplica esta oración.
We gotta organize. We need to organize. These people in Ferguson are organizing. People in Ferguson are trying to change society. What are we doing in Kingsbridge?
Do you know that pain of injustice, that pain of lack of love, discrimination, anger and hatred, imposed deprivation that kills and massacres every life, murdering every seed. Pain, woe is you, woe is me. Said I stayed on track and I'm giving back, and I wonder why still they attack. Said we stay on track and we giving back, and we wondering why still they attack. Maybe because you're black, yeah. You're brown and you're black, yeah. You're racist and whack, yeah. You're brown and you're black. Say even if you paid all dues, that give right back to the system that was built on your tracks. Still they attack.
And one thing that we should know about the Armory is that it could have been the largest shelter in the whole world, you know, for the Kingsbridge population, just for people in general. You know, it could have been the largest tutoring center, after school program in the world, you know, set up the ice skating rink. It's, you know, like it could have been many things, but an ice skating rink, like really. So, you know, we just have to be aware of gentrification. This is really not for this community. It's to move people out and bring other people in.
It's not a laughing matter, it's a serious state that nowadays is no one you can trust. Through rough situations I've been taught that even though ones you hold close to your heart will stab you in the back. And what else can you do when it seems way before you were conceived? Everything has been decided. So I'm told I don't deserve that I can't. I pick up my things and I leave because I believe there are those who know, those who feel, those who understand where I'm coming from. That is why my hope doesn't die. It's for my people that I wake and I choose to resist. I resist because not only on the floor, scrub the floor, be the one to feed and teach children while outside on the block. I see many kids that could use a little of the basics. Something's very wrong with this picture. There should be no excuse for the abuse of our own people. Mindless little souls roam the face of this earth to dictate a way we all know is wrong. Yes, the right of work on hours, but less than minimum wage at a young age. Breaks my heart to see my peers hop overboard to be the motor of this filthy country that only wants them to waste away, get immersed in the most perverse and still.
As communities need to organize around is the right for undocumented students to have the right to not only access to education, but also, you know, the path towards getting into citizenship. So, you know, passing the New York State Dream Act is one opportunity to do that.
All I can do is hope that one day we come together in
on my side of the rope. This is a tug of war, and as hard as we try to save it, someone always wants to bring it down even more. But I knew if we never did, we wouldn't have to deal with all the consequences. No one would ever have to fly off the grid, and that father wouldn't have to leave his kid. You know it's hard to think about it, that's the life we live. To complete this mission, we gotta give what we can give. No one's efforts ever go unnoticed, although they're not recorded. The end result is honestly what's the most important. So people never get rewarded for any of their work, because they do it from their heart and not for the perks. We need a new day dedicated to them, so hold the hand of your buddy, come together as one. It's a new day. What we gotta do is think alike and know that everything will be alright. It's a new day when we come together to make sure that our future's looking bright. Now it's a new day when you see the world on its knees and we help each other bring it up. It's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day.
Yeah, I think we really have to work on bringing the people together and educating them. And I mean, getting them out here despite the cold. Because what's happening, them moving the people out is not going to stop because of the cold or because it's raining. It's still going to keep moving. So people need to get with it, and that's all I want to say.
My name is Godfrey, and I'm a third generation Kingsbridge Heights resident. I'm teaching at the local high schools. Kennedy, Roosevelt, Stevenson, Alfred E. Smith, all closed. And this is a tragedy, losing the center. The Kingsbridge Army is the largest army in the world of its type. And this was used, has been used for community functions. There was a wonderful Mexican event back here in January with Raymond Ayala. 3,000 people at least. Wonderful. They've had many concerts and events like that. I think they should use it as an exposition place open to the public rather than giving it away to special interests. The Ice Hockey Center is serving nobody in the Bronx except for Fordham Prep. It's a type of sport you don't really have in New York City. People will be coming in from the suburbs, and that's why these local business owners are getting very large rent increases, because they're anticipating a well-to-do crowd coming to patronize the Ice Hockey Center.
How many of y'all like Bob Marley? Yeah. Some Bob Marley fans? Oh, pirates, yes, they ride by. Sold out to the merchant ships. Minutes before they took Guy from the bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. Thanks, there we go. Forwarding this generation, triumphantly. Won't you help me sing this song of freedom? All I ever heard, redemption song. All I ever heard, redemption song. Go do one more verse. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None of them can free our minds. Live time with energy, but none of them can stop the time. How long will they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? This is just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? That's all I ever have. Redemption song.
Who got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
People power.
Who got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
People power.
What kind of power?
People power.
What kind of power?
People power.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.